Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another YouTube video. So today I am going to be playing a sealed event. This is actually something that happened about a week ago from now, but unfortunately I can't really show you guys the deck building process of the sealed video because I was playing a copyrighted song, so a part of the stream is just muted, so I thought I would just rebuild the deck on stream, and so I have it in front of you guys right here and talk about a couple of the synergies that go into how the deck actually works. So right off the bat, you're going to notice there is a life gain component with Impassioned Orator. Because I do really try to stay alive. There's an Impassioned Orator plus Watchful Giant combo that's built into the deck where I can gain 2 life if I get this out. And it might not sound like much, but as you'll see from this sealed event, that actually comes in handy quite a few times. The other component of the deck that is important is High Alert. You'll notice I have some defenders. I'll have a 3/6 Watchful Giant, which will turn into a 6/6 when it assigns combat damage with its toughness rather than its power. So there's a couple, walls. There's a 1/4, a 1/3, a 1/4 Senate Courier. Not everything. Like, it's kind of a Nombo combo with Sphinx of New Prav, because it's a 4/3, so it would turn into a 3/3, which isn't so great, but for the most part, it's okay. It's really good with Azorius Knight Arbiter. That's actually a combo that I would recommend to you guys in Sealed, because all you need is an uncommon High Alert and a common Knight Arbiter, and you get a 5/5 Vigilance, can't be blocked, which usually will win most games. All by itself. I did also draw a nice flying package for this deck. You'll see Azorius Skyguard, you'll see Sphinx of New Parv, you'll see Senate Griffin, you'll see double Chillbringer, which, by the way, this is a really good common to draft or pull in a sealed. So if you ever see these, they're definitely something you should consider using, because tapping down something to the point where it can't untap, and the fact that this is a flyer, it came in clutch a lot of the games that I had in my sealed event, and I was really happy to play with it. And this is just the bomb of the deck. Azorius Skyguard, 6 mana, creatures that your opponents control get -1/-0, but essentially nerfs everything they have, and you get a pretty good flyer out of it. It's pretty fun. And other than that, there's a couple removal spells. You'll see Summary Judgment, you'll see Slimebind. I have a 1 Justicier's Portal, which is a pretty creative card. You can use it defensively to get first strike and kill a creature, or if they target a creature with a removal spell, you can protect it for just 2 mana by exiling it. After they kill the creature, it would get returned to your control, and the removal spell would fizzle. So couple cool things here. A little bit more life gain with the Guild Mage. Depose can be used, however you need to. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. So without further ado, I'm going to be playing the reel of the sealed event, and I hope you enjoy. Ooh, we got a nice curve. Resolute Watchdog turns into a 3/3 with High Alert, and Watchful Giant turns into a 6/6 with High Alert, so there's a chance I could just dumpster my opponent with this hand, is what I'm trying to say. How's it going, Belle? Long time no see. It's been a couple days. I did not stream yesterday, and I had kind of a short stream the day before. Oh wow, Wall of Lost Thoughts. That's probably the best way that I can curve into a High Alert. We're doing it. I mean, can't curve much better than this. I guess I'll mill you a bit. This is not meant to be a mill deck, but ooh, I actually milled some pretty good creatures, though, to be fair. I milled a Rare, I milled a Grasping Thrall, and I milled a Gate Colossus. Sweet. You missed my stream? Well, we're still pretty early into the stream. It's only been, like, I don't know, an hour since I went live. And I didn't stream yesterday, so he gets his Gate Colossus because he played a Gate, but My opponent isn't a world of hurt, I think. Alright. 7 damage real quick. You got a 5-0 on the new event on my first try with, is it Drake's plus Phoenix? Wow. I was starting to think that deck was getting worse with all the exile effects, but I guess not. I think I just attack with both. Trade the 2-3 for my 4-4. That seems fine. It deals a lot of damage this way. I don't need Resolute Watchdog. I mean, I guess it's nice to have though, so I don't know. But I'd really like just having a ton of damage. Unfortunately, I'm still 2 turns away from Watchful Giant doing anything meaningful. Niv 1v3 games, though. Yeah, that's what Niv does. He just carries. Niv carries so hard. He puts that backpack on, and he'll just go places that you never thought possible. I mean, I'm curving pretty poorly, to be honest, so my opponent could easily still win this game if I just keep curving like this. Yeah, that's a pretty good card for my opponent to have right now. I mean, I gotta hand it to him. He's getting there, and I'm not. Now, I could attack with my wall, but, like, should I? I think I should. I know that I'm not getting the most ideal trade, but my hope is that when I slam my Watchful Giant, maybe he just won't have enough left. We'll see. This is a 6 drop. No, a 7 drop. We've heard everyone is playing Gates at the event. Yeah, I guess I'm missing out, huh? I still need to build a gate deck. Oh my god, that's such a good answer. Yeesh, I'm in trouble. Although, man. The problem with Justiciar's Portal is it doesn't actually give first strike. It actually exiles the creature first, so. He just keeps playing annoying cards that conveniently trade. And I'm having trouble interacting with that. I think my opponent's pretty heavily favored, but we've got a lot of cards in our deck that could help us, so I don't know. I don't know how good gates are, because I know some 5-0 lists came out, and I don't think I saw any gate decks among them, so I don't think gates are like crazy good or anything. They're good, don't get me wrong, they're good, but I don't think they're like broken good, if that makes sense. Now, I'm kind of scared to cast this while my opponent has 5 mana open. Imagine if I play this not this next turn, but the turn after. But I have to hit a land drop for that to work, so even then. I think I just offer this trade, unfortunately. I could have went for Azorius Skyguard first, which was potentially better, but this is still okay. I'm really scared that this is not going to resolve, but like, or not stay through the combat in any case. But if I can get 1 turn back, one turn, and if he doesn't have a removal spell among these 3 cards, then I'm in excellent shape. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. That doesn't give you flying, and I don't think you're gonna be able to stop this with 2 mana, so I think we got this game now. He's on a 4-turn clock. Even that meme Death Whirler deck is real. I'm not saying gate decks aren't real, I'm just saying they're not 5-0 decks either. Unless that can be proven otherwise. Jim Davis is 7-0 at SVG Open with it. Really? With the gate deck or with the Death Whirler deck? Because that's pretty impressive then. I'll have to take a look at that list. Gates is your pet jank of the season. Well, it doesn't sound like it's so janky if Jim Davis is doing some pretty crazy things with it. Oh, Death Whirler, really? Wait, I don't get it. Is Death Whirler the one with the 3/2 menace where instants and sorceries have Death Touch? That's what I'm assuming you're talking about. Like that plus Chain Whirler, or is there something like what is Death Whirler? If that's not what Death Whirler is, then what is Death Whirler? Oh, Chain Whirler plus status. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of a different deck. That makes sense. Yeah, I was actually playing that deck. It was. Oh, do I want to untap my creature? No, because he can get Death Touch, so that would be silly. But yeah, that deck seems pretty legit. You can also give. Does it matter untapping this? Probably not. You can also give Direfleet Daredevil Death Touch, and it already has First Strike, so it's a pretty cool combo. I don't know why it's Jund though. Yeah, Find Finality is why it's Jund. That's the exact reason right there. I mean, Find Finality is just such a good card. You get either 2 creatures back, or you get to sweep the board. It's a great reason to be Jund. Now this is a cool combo, by the way. High Alert plus Night Arbiter means you have a 5/5 with unblockable, so I don't think my opponent can win this game. He'd have to have something ridiculous to convince me, and he doesn't. Them Wilderness decks though, lots of them. Oh, really? That sucks. I hate that deck so much. It just makes me want to cry. Not really cry so much as like, I don't know, punch my webcam repeatedly over and over again until it is just a pile of dust. Maybe, I think that's the more accurate thing of what I'd want to do. Yeah, not a fun deck to go up against, ever. Wilderness Reclamation is just such a... Ugh. Like some of them are Teamer, no Teferis. Even then, they get to run Nexus of Fate, Expansion Explosion. It's just so not cool, dude. So not cool. Now, is Absorb 2 white and 1 blue, or 2 blue and 1 white? I'm just wondering if I could have represented Absorb, but I forgot how to cast Absorb. Resolute Watchdog is pretty cool, though. Too early for my man to ferry, gotta wait for the meta settle. I can't stop that. I mean, I could stop that. This card's actually a card that's probably worth saving. So I'm gonna save it. I don't want to, though. But I'm going to. Force him to kill it a second time. I mean, if he kills it a second time, it means my Sky Wing Spy is gonna be more likely to stick. Hey, how's it going, Rachel? So, what do I play here? Do I play High Alert, or do I just slam my only creature into 3 mana? Well, that answers my question. What's cool is that next turn I can play High Alert, and if I draw a land, then I can adapt this and turn it into this insane creature. I'd happily trade Code of Constraint. Alright, let's just, do I want this? Well, I don't want that. This seems okay, though. Man, this card is insane. Precognitive Perception. Wow. I just feel like I'm right back in this game, and the game just started. Look at how insane that turn was for me. Alright, I guess I can... I don't actually have a great turn here. I was hoping to hit more lands, but... I guess I just Killbringer, tap down your Killbringer. No, tap down your Senate Griffin, so then I trade with your Killbringer. And... I think that's it. Look at this impassioned orator just getting me that 1 life every creature. It's really nice. Cast Unmoored Ego and exiles all their Nexus of Fates and disenchanted the Wilderness. Ooh, I need to build a Unmoored Ego deck. Maybe after this sealed event is over, I can do that, because that just sounds so fun to me. I need to build an Unmoored Ego deck. I really do. Like, I've not played around enough with that card. Sad. Man, look at this card. 1/4. I guess I get to have a 4/5 though. Ooh, or I can just slam this. Make all of your creatures less amazing. I do like just adapting here though. It turns into a 4/5. I get you down to 12. You get me down to 15, but I'm winning that race. So. I guess I'm not winning that race because 10th District Guide was sad, man, but I mean, I just want to race you because I'm gaining 1 life each creature I play. I can nerf your creatures next turn. There's no way I'm losing this race. So as long as you don't have a counterspell or a removal spell, then I think we're going to be in good shape. Why you keep stressing? Just keep undressing. This a headache. Swear I never learned my lesson. I think it's more of a problem with best of 1 than the card itself. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. At least that's what Monk says. Still doesn't mean I can't hate it though. That's a pretty good response. Bring to the trial. The problem I'm having right now is that I only have so much mana and I keep casting like 6 drops each turn. They could punish me really hard with a counterspell here. Do I let them do that? Because I could just go for other lines, but I'm gonna slam it. If they have it, that's really shitty for me, but generally sealed decks don't run counterspells, so I'm going for the high risk, high reward play. I mean, if he counters this, it sucks. No doubt about it, it sucks, but I'm just not respecting that he has a counterspell, even with the mana tapped the way it is. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta make him have it. And I understand I could have went for other lines here, but I really didn't think that a sealed deck would have a counterspell there. Grixis is in such a bad state, you're thinking of dropping best of one, uninstalling Magic Arena, never watching Magic as a whole again. I'm putting words in Bell's mouth. Just the way that sentence was going made it sound like it was gonna get really dark and morbid, but not quite. Alright. And that. All that feels sad. I mean, this seems really good, but he actually has enough blockers. Oh, it's because of this Windstorm Drake. That's what's fucking me up right now. If I could tap that creature down somehow... Oh, I can. Huh. So I could tap it down and Summary Judgment it at instant speed and blow up some creature. That's hard to play around, too. Let's do it. So I tap down his Windstorm Drake at instant speed. Wow, he just takes it, huh? Okay. Interesting. Now, I could just wait for it to be tapped. Like, I'm gonna have life gain for the rest of the game with the Senate Guild Mage, so it's not like I need to do anything crazy. I could just play High Alert. Next turn, I Summary Judgment the Windstorm Drake. Does it have Vigilance? No, it doesn't. There's a guy playing Grixis in SHA. How's he doing? Is he doing okay? Why are you debating on attacking with 10th District so much? Just double block it. Three damage to target tapped creature. Let's make sure that card goes away. And oh, I can just untap this. So let's just do that. Get in for... That Senate Courier is actually really annoying. I could get in for 4 though. And then tap this down next turn or something crazy. Well, that's kind of funny that even though Slimebind is on this, he still gets to assign combat damage like normal. I could just attack with everything, fuck it. I mean, I guess you can kill my Guild Mage, but I'm getting some good attacks in myself, so... I'll kill your flyer for sure. And I'm just threatening to have lethal next turn with this Code of Constraint. He was 5-0. Wow, that's impressive. See that? Grixis is still doing okay. Has like absolutely no game against Bant or Gruul midrange. Yeah, Gruul midrange would be pretty tough. Why is it bad against Bant though? Because can't you just shred their hand apart? Do I even have a good attack here? I just ship the team in and use this Code of Constraint as a combat trick. I could send these two in. I don't really want to send Impassioned Orator in because he's just a 2-2. Is that really that relevant when you have a 2-3? That can easily block it? Maybe not. So let's just... send only these 2 creatures in. Yeah, how's it going, Cheese Egg? Bant is like Golgari, a bunch of good cards stapled together. I just figured if you fucked them up with Disinformation Campaign and Thought Erasure enough, it would be nice, but you do have to draw them, so I don't know. Who do I want to kill more? Probably the Knight of Sorrow, because it's the bigger of the 2 creatures. Which means I put -4. It doesn't really matter where I put -4. Just make sure I'm tapping it okay. Yep, that's fine. Kind of sucks because I have to do that during my main phase, I guess, if I wanted it to be tapped, but it doesn't really matter too much. I liked a bit more Bant than Sultai, but I don't know what to build yet. Probably Yuji Nexus or Nexus of Gates. Nexus of Gates, I like it. One thing that's cool is that his Afterlife thing is still just an 0-1. And my creatures are starting to get a little bigger, although they're sort of smaller because of this stupid high alert thing. Oh well. A ram traveling through time to lead me to victory. Yeah, you have your... you play your fucking goats that can travel through time and space. They fucking just star in Cosmos with Neil deGrasse Tyson, just going through the galaxy just to win the game. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm loving this high alert with my Sphinx of New Parv. I knew that was a Nambo combo, but oh well. It's too bad this can't tap creatures. Imagine if High Alert could tap creatures. Oh my goodness. So I just send the squad in. He has no real good blocks, to my knowledge. I think he's bluffing. I think that's a land that's in his hand. Do I send the squad in? Because if I send the squad in, he can double block here and here. He has 2 blocks remaining. I still get to kill his Griffin if he does that, though, so it's fine, I guess. So let's just send the team in. If he tries to Summary Judgment me, I can actually untap the creature that he targets. And I can do that twice. Okay. Unfortunately, he should have done that before combat. If he had done that before combat, it would have been better, because then I'd have 3 less damage. So, still okay. Also, this is a triggered, it's a static ability, right? I mean, those are okay. Those look okay to me. I kill a creature, we trade a bit, but you're at 2. You can survive another round of attacks. So he could top deck his way out of this. Oh, that's a good card to draw. Although it is a 1/5. Man, I am getting so much value from this Azorius Skyguard, it's insane. If you ever open this in the sealed pool, definitely consider running it, because the card is absolutely nuts. This might just be game, to be honest. Yeah, I think it is game, because I just tap down his only flyer, and then I swing in. So this is game. Let's just untap his own creature for the BM. No, I wasn't gonna do that. But alright, we got 2 wins. These games are taking a while, so I do apologize for the slow grind, but most of you guys can probably come to expect that from me. I generally don't play the fastest decks in the format. They're often the polar opposite, so. Unlimited sealed works. Not for me, dude. I'm running out of gems. I'm running out. I can only do so many more sealed events before I'm donezo. Dude, I've drawn this high alert like literally all of my sealed games. It's actually crazy. By the way, for any of you guys who don't know, high alert plus Azorius Night Arbiter gives you a 5/5 unblockable creature. So, just thought I'd throw that out there. Gonna make him counter this. I'm not one to just pass the turn on a maybe counterspell. I did have it. Feel sad. That's pretty significant to lose this card, but at least the counterspell is out of his hand. Still have Summary Judgment. We still have a Resolute Watchdog that can protect stuff. Next turn, I'll probably just Judgment this, get in for 2. That Simic Guildgate is quite beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty cool art, huh? Looks badass. So, this is annoying. I don't know what to do, because this thing can just turn into a 5/5, and it's kind of a thorn in my side for the remainder of the game. So I think I just have to play really awkwardly. Like, extremely awkwardly, if I want to win this. Because Senate Griffin is just not the threat here. Skinner Eel is. It's just a fact, so. Yeah, this fish crab is legit. It's causing me some headaches right now. He should have played it a little differently. Had he spent the mana first, I wouldn't be able to Summary Judgment him, so I think my opponent is kind of fucking up right now. Shark to Crab incoming. Maybe. Okay, what are we doing here? I think we just play the Night Arbiter and get attacking ourselves. Gotta catch up with our opponent here. Feel sad that my Wall of Lost Thoughts is not gonna do me any good this game. He has to spend 4 mana just to give that flying, which is kind of a lot. Let's be honest. Oh, come on, can I draw 1 land drop? 1 freaking land drop? Just saying, it would make me happy. I feel like I'm starting to catch back up tempo-wise, though. That Chillbringer is no joke. Whoa, shit. That's a nice rare. But I can just fly over it, which is exactly what I'll do. Alright, man. I'm close. Holy luck. Yeah, that line drop was pretty nice. I don't know, man. This game's close. Like, If my opponent has the right sequence of cards, I could certainly lose this. Like, I know for like 2 mana he can bounce a card and put a +1 counter for the turn, give +1 for the turn. Applied Biomancy is what the card is, I believe. He doesn't have any way to put counters, though. Does this have Adapt? Yeah, it does. Oh, he's just literally spending the mana to give this thing flying. That's probably not ideal. And I can sack my Resolute Watchdog. Even if he gives this flying, though, it's still lethal on board, so that doesn't actually work. I guess that does. But he has to chump, and I can just play Watchful Giant. He still has to chump. And I'll just play my biggest creature. Force a counter spell. Nope, okay. And I even have 1 mana open for Resolute Watchdog, so this is a pretty good scenario to be in, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, Knight Arbiter is just lethal all by himself. I'll think about this block. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't think about this block. He can give that Adapt 4, which means it turns into an 8/8. I take 2 damage. And you're gonna have to show me why that's wrong. If he wants to spend 6 mana, then I win on the swing back, so. Alright, that's game. Alright, 3-0. Let's go. I don't have a ton of like bombs in this deck, but I still have enough annoying cards that make me enjoy it. This hand is awful, but I could draw a card off of Depose. I like to keep these, which I know some of you guys might think is crazy, but Draft is slower, Sealed is slower, Limited, you know, it's just slower, so I have more chances to draw the land that I need. Alright, perfect. Get our 2/2 out, now we get a 3/3. Not looking so bad. I may even just deploy for 4 mana, create some small flyers. Let's just hit my opponent. I'm trying to hurt that life total a bit while they don't have any creatures. We'll focus on gaining life later. Alright, no land drop. Alright. I could start discarding stuff. Meh. Limited gate deck. You don't like that? I think I just go for the life gain, tap down that creature, and just hope to hit a land drop. Going up to 22 is pretty significant when you're facing a deck that wants to race you. You really just want to do that, huh? To go straight to attackers. I could Summary Judgment this, but I want to... I don't want to do that. Oh, that's a pretty annoying card. Alright. Oh wow. what a nice draw. A 4-3. He can still fuck me up with this Aeromunculus, but I have ways to stop it. I think I just play my best card. If he ever goes for this stupid adapt strategy, like my life total is at least ahead of his, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And then I can just summary judgment it, and I have follow-up tricks. It's one of my best flyers in my deck. Senate Courier actually does a good job blocking the Spore. And I've got a really good removal spell. Watchful Giant is pretty good too. This card just turns into a beast later on. I think this hand's pretty good. It's not like bonkers or anything, but I'm happy with it. If he attacks with Aeromunculus, I guess my Courier can literally just block it. I'm okay if I lose this. It's not my best card by any means. This adapts 1, so it does not adapt twice. And now I get to hit you for 4. Play my Skatewing Spy, probably. I'd love to draw a land so I can play Skatewing Spy plus... Oh, God. Alright. That's fucking terrifying. God, I'm still missing land drops, too. I don't really see what to do other than just, you know, keep developing my board. I could attack into hit Scargon Hellkite and bluff, but I don't really think that's a good idea, because if he just blocks it, I'm down to 4-3. So let's just play a big creature out, hope that he attacks with that Scargon Hellkite at some point. Sure this is limited? Yes, I am sure. What's up with these emotes, Belle? I've never seen them before. Lumen? Who's Lumen? I've never heard of this guy. I mean, I still have a summary judgment, so I think we're okay. Oh, it's a Destiny player. I guess that's why I didn't know. Are you excited for Anthem, by the way? Because I know Anthem, it's getting compared to Destiny a lot. So I'm a little curious. No, yeah, me either. You actually hate Anthem? Damn. What do you hate so much about it? One thing about Anthem that does look cool to me are the jetpacks. I just think the jetpacks look awesome. Just like flying over stuff feels pretty cool. But that's pretty much all I can say that I love. Oh my god, my opponent is that end of turn? Okay, at least that's just until end of turn. Alright. I could actually play Chillbringer right now. I don't think I have to do that, though. I'd rather just kill this at the soonest possible opportunity, if we're being honest. And do I want to do this, like, fuck up your creature? Not really. I think I just wait now. Try to recoup the life with Guildmage, leave my Courier back. It's basically an HD Warframe. Dear God, my opponent is not fucking around at all. Damn, I can't seem to do much here. Now I could just kill this creature, which I think I should do, but then his Sunder Shaman gets to kill me. Although not really, because I have a Watchful Giant that I'm only 1 mana away from casting. I don't want to give him this Gateway Spy, that's the problem. This Gateway Spy, once it gets promoted, like, can really start to help me out. Which means I could just block this with 2 creatures, just so that I can leave the combat trick up. Because killing this is just so not what I want to do at all. I've heard of Warframe, but no idea what it is about. Oh, is that what you're asking about, Rachel? I saw your comment. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. Yeah, Warframe is, I don't know. I don't really know much about Warframe either, to be honest, but yeah, robot ninjas. Yeah, you play as these, like, alien-looking things, and it's kind of strange. What am I doing here? Am I playing a 3/6? The problem right now is, like, I have a lot of things that I can do, but I need to decide on which ones I want to actually do. Do I just hit you with a 4/5, get you to 13, jump here, go down to 12, play Chillbringer? I think so. Honestly, I think so. Chillbringer taps you down, and I'm hitting you pretty hard. I still have Code of Constraint, so I can, like, really keep this thing tapped down for the foreseeable future. It was one of the games they gave with Twitch Prime, but just like all the other games they have given, I haven't installed any of them. Yeah, I think they just give you in-game content. I don't think that Switch actually gives you games. I mean, maybe they do, but it's usually just in-game content, like a cosmetic piece that they'll give to you. I almost never use anything that Twitch gives me either. In fact, I don't know if I've ever used anything that Twitch has given me, now that I think about it. Like, I'm really trying to think right now. Have I even used a Twitch bonus even once? I don't think so. I think I have, I can't remember what it was. Like, I remember doing it for something, but I forgot what. Oh, 2 of these now? Yeah, that's gross. I wish I could play this Impassioned Orator. I mean, maybe I can. Maybe I can actually play this and then go for Code of Conduct, possibly on the Area Munculus, just so that I can hit you for 4, get you to 9. I have to take a lot of damage in order to do that, but it might be worth it for the life that I'm able to gain, especially when I play this Watchful Giant. I just don't see why this would be a bad line. Like, as far as tempo is concerned, it's pretty good, but maybe... maybe the line is to just lock this thing down. I just don't know if I have time for Impassioned Orator, unfortunately. If I didn't have such an expensive hand, I'd totally be thinking about it, but... I don't know if going for the value here is worth it. Like, maybe I just play Watchful Giant, block his 5/5 for a turn or two. Hit him with a 4/5, and then I have a combat trick that I can work with if he ever double blocks. I think that's the play, to be honest. So, okay. Let's go for the Watchful Giant. And I'm just hoping that it can block his 5/5 without any trouble. And I think it can, to be honest. I think this can actually block his 5/5 because he hasn't shown any pump fakes in a while, so I'll happily block the 5/5. Just trying to proceed as accurately as possible, and because I have a lot of lines to consider, you know, I have to think about it. You don't even have Prime? Why do I get notifications of Prime loot? Oh, in case you decide to get Twitch Prime. Do they really do that? That's kind of grimy. To show you what you were missing out on. Yeah, you're missing out on so much, Bell. So many cosmetic pieces for games that you probably don't even ever play. And never will. Man, Bell, you are missing out on these cosmetic pieces for games you'll never play. Damn. I'll pass. Yeah. Oh my god, another one? Dude, he's getting so many freaking pump spells. I hate him. It's not cool. Although I will happily trade Watchful Giant for Sundra Shaman if he attacks with it, so at least there's that. I guess this is the turn where I try to gain a bunch of life. And Slimebinds, whatever Aeromunculus he pumps. This is gonna be an extremely tough game to win. I don't see me, like, winning it anytime soon. I can only block this with one creature, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do anything crazy. Use Amazon a lot, so Twitch Prime saves me a lot of money. Yeah, me too. Amazon is quite nice here. Oh, it's kind of cool. He can Aeromunculus because of his Cerulean Caretaker. Nice. I respect it. My hope is that Impassioned Orator can just help me out a bit. I'm definitely not losing this just yet. I have a board of my own that I'm working with. It's not great because he has, you know, giant Aeromunculi. Aeromunculi. Oh, come on, dude. That is not good for me. Alright, maybe my opponent's favored. No. Although, I guess I could just Slimebind. It suddenly got a lot more difficult. Nothing? Dude, what? What a crazy turn. How does he, like, am I getting stream sniped? Like, how are you not attacking with that? I just don't understand. Oh, because he's going for the counter, that's why. I just can't believe that, you know. I could Slimebind his Aeromunculus, turn it into an 0-4 for the rest of the game. I feel like I need to use my mana now, because if I'm not using my mana right now, then this game is going to get difficult for me. So I have to do this trick. I'm just not really in a position to not go for that. And I guess I'll just tap down his big creature, his big boy, while I set up for a later turn. Opponent is definitely favored at this point. He's just had too many big creatures for me to really keep up with. And I'm trying my hardest to, you know, offset that, but you can only slam so many 5/5s and 7/7s before I lose the game, unfortunately. You might have the 8 mana spell that gives all your creatures +2/+2 and vigilance and trample until end of turn. I kind of doubt it though, because that's a rare. Yeah, it's a good spell. That's what I'm saying. You just play enough 5/5s, and there's not really any way I can come back from that. Unless I can draw, like, something really good. Oh my god, he also plays Skullgator this turn. Yeah, I think this game's over, unfortunately. That's one of the best cards he can play right now, and he also has 2 flyers. This is a good draw, though. I just don't know if it's good enough. It's crazy how many giant creatures he's getting. This has been like 3 turns in a row of big creatures. This was last turn, this was 2 turns ago, this was 1 turn ago, and now he has the 5/5 this turn. So it's like 3 turns of 5 powered creatures. Well, to be fair, 7 powered and 6 powered, and this would be 7 powered once he adapts it. It's just like I can't really keep up with that. Now, I could hit him for 4. I think the way that I win this game is honestly just set up with this Civic Stalwart to win the game after he hopefully just doesn't get lethal. I think that's how I win. Because if I can just give my entire team +1/+1 and he doesn't attack, that's not that great, and he's tapped down enough, maybe I still have a shot. Hey, how's it going, Zarvolt? We're just doing a sealed event right now. We are currently 3-0, but I expect to lose this game just because my opponent has some big boys. So I blocked that 7/7 with everything I have. Three, 4. What if I take it and then attack with everything that I have? What if I block this with a 1/1, tap down his 5/5, play Civic Stalwart, attack with everything. He'd have 2 blockers, I'd have a lot of attackers. He'd block the 2 biggest ones, bam bam. I deal 3, 5 damage. It's not quite enough. Do I have a line here that's actually good for me then? I wish I could just take this hit. It might have been a punt. I might have had this game in my hands if I had just Code of Constrained before it went to attack step. I think I punted the game away. No, because it wouldn't actually... 16, let's go to 12. So close. Oh my god. We might have this game. What am I tapping down? Doesn't matter what I tap down. I don't think it matters what I tap down, so let's just go for it, and if it's not lethal, then it's not lethal. Yeah. I didn't actually do the math, and I kind of don't think it's lethal even now, but maybe it is. Ban Rachel, she's one of my loyal subs. Come on, bro. Sorry, I've missed a lot of the chat just due to thinking as hard as I can. So close. So far. We did. That was surprisingly close, though. Surprisingly close, that game. Amazon rainforests. That's funny. Man, I wish I won that game. That was like, 2 points off. Crazy how close that game actually got towards the end there. Man, this sealed event is like never gonna finish. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I think my shortest game has been like 20 minutes long, so we're still like very early into the sealed event, and I don't know, man. Each game is like a grind fest. Like I have to fight tooth and nail just to get anywhere. Kinda sucks that Civic Stalwart is my first play because I don't really like him being my first play. I may even just forego playing him. Yeah, we're gonna forego the Lord, or the Anthem effect for now. 2 PM here, 12 AM. Where are you from, Cheese? Like Hawaii or something? Ugh, I hate casting Chillbringer. I think I go for the Civic Stalwart here. And I know it's not the best Stalwart I'm ever gonna cast, but like, I just wanna cast Chillbringer for some value here in Hawaii. Yeah, I thought I remember you saying that once upon a time. Come on, play a creature, man, so I can tap something down. There we go. I'm trying to just value out my opponent. I mean, the amount that I'm able to race here is actually insane. Oh my god, a Bedevil. Woo! What a card. Basically 10 hours ahead. That's a pretty crazy time difference. 5 hours is a lot. Since Rachel's 5 hours ahead of me, I believe. I know where LeBeau is from, but I don't know if I should be giving out his, location without his permission. So I'll leave that up to him if he wants to reveal that. In 10 hours time, you'll find that joke funny. Damn. That's pretty good. I want to get this azorius Skyguard going, but I can't. I think I just offer the trade for Civic Stalwart and then play my Skitter Eel. Like, as tempting as it is to just draw 3 cards, I really just want to put my foot on the gas right now. So let's do that. He's gonna get 1 damage through, and there's not really much I can do to stop it. The future is no fun at all. You're making 2019 sound so depressing. Come on, let's get some positivity in here. So even though he can't even cast Bedevil. Oh no, he can. It requires double black, not double red. I just wish there was a way that I could stop this from dealing damage. And if I could play azorius Skyguard, there would be, but I still want to just slam all of my creatures. I guess I could double block this. I could double block this, he would get +2/+0, it would turn into a 3/3, and then something would die. I perform well with azorius. Yeah, I mean, I've played this Sealeds, I've played the azorius Sealeds a lot for whatever reason. Like, I don't know if you were around for it. It was probably a couple of weeks ago, but I ended up doing azorius and Sealed like 3 times in a row. And I didn't even want to do it 3 times in a row, it just sort of happened that way. Attack with both, turn this into a 5/5, or do I just slam yet another creature? Let's see what he does first. But yeah, I would say it's something I'm comfortable with. I'm a master of the unlimited azorius works. That's hilarious. Wow, he doesn't even want to block with either? Are you crazy? Okay. I'm just surprised to see that. I just figured he'd at least want to trade one of them. So he goes to 5. I play Sphinx. And it makes attacking really difficult for him because even if he bedevils something, like I'm gonna have 3 attacking creatures. I don't know. Like I'll take that Grasping Thrall's hit at this point, just so that it stays tapped. I don't play Teferi. Yeah, pretty much never. Pretty much never. Even if he is good for a deck, I'll be like, nah, fuck that. I don't know, my opponent still has a pretty good spot though. Like, Bedevil's no joke, and I don't really have a way to stop that from coming down when he has Menace, so it's kind of tricky. But I imagine if I just slam threats every turn, it's hard to keep up with. Wow, he kills the 2/2? Are you crazy? You crazy? You realize I have all of this going on? Damn. This is just lethal on board. There had to have been a better line than that. I mean, if you kill the 3/3, at least it's not lethal. You go down to... No, I guess it still is. Okay, there you go. If I can tap that down, I win, but unfortunately I cannot. This would be such a good turn to play Skyguard to force a chump, but I can't do that. This is actually a pretty shitty turn for me. Pretty shitty turn. You know what I think the play is to let him get Bedevil. Yeah. That's kind of weird, but I'm gonna do it. No attacks. I could get you down to 2 though, which is tempting, but I guess I can get you to 2. And if you try to kill this, I can just protect him. Otherwise, I play Precognitive Perception, and that's good too. Alright, tap half your mana. Try to kill my Chillbringer. You need to have exactly 2 removal spells. Ooh, what a fucking card right there. Alright, fair enough. Did he exile that though? Wasn't that just a card that was in his hand? So I still get to Precognitive Perception, at the very least. Play Watchful Giant. It's not the end of the world. And these cards are going to be taken offline again. Okay. I'd like to think I can hit a land drop here. I'd like to think. Okay. Still no. Not mad, I'm just disappointed. These are some pretty good removal spells that he's going to be able to use. I think I just have to force him through them. I could kill his Rakdos Trumpeteer. I just wish I had a good follow-up after that. Summary Judgment for 2 mana. Like, there's not really a good line here. A 1/3 can trade with a vampire, so I guess I can start there and then try to scry a land to the top. Yeah, let's just use all our mana. Pretty shitty turn for us. We're really... There we go. That was the land I wanted 16 turns ago. It'd be cool if I could, like, play this Skyguard and then have 2 mana to portal it. People have to let Golgari go. Yeah, I guess you can just start to do this now. Ping me for 1 per turn. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I forget that my Watchdog is actually not bad right now, but... I think I block. No reason to go crazy. Just get that trade in. And I'll just have to try to get set up. He's gonna kill this with Bedevil, but then I have Skyguard that can do a bit of work. That double card draw is really taking its toll on me, but he is down to his bottom 17. Not that I think he's gonna get milled out, but one can hope. One can hope. I do have a creature that can start attacking you now, if you go too crazy. So you Bedevil my Watchful Giant, and I'd love to like set this up with 2 mana open so that I can Summary Judgment, swing in for lethal, and I guess that's what my goal would be. I guess I don't have lethal though, because he'd be at 4. I'll happily take this hit though. Alright. So 7, if I just top deck a land, like I'm in excellent shape. And I kind of do think that he has removal spells, so... I'll just Judgment probably his Menace creature, because this thing is annoying. But I can wait on it. He's got a pretty fat hand, so... That life gain is really annoying, I must say. That Theater of Horrors has just been carrying the shit out of him. God damn. I could go for a risky line like Justicer's Portal to give this first strike to kill his Feral Makata, or whatever the fuck. Am I willing to take 3? Trading is not really that beneficial, and I kind of want to kill the 2/3, if I'm being honest. So maybe I just prevent, which this card is weird because it does gain me life at least if I'm keeping this around. So there's very legitimate reasons why I want Senate Guildmage to be on my board. But the problem is I go down a lot. Let's just do no blocks. I can gain some life back. Wow, he's not even plussing with his Rakdos Showstopper. That's pretty crazy to me. Yeesh. Ugh, what a fucking turn. Alright, man, you're gonna have to show me why this is wrong. Oh, I just got the land, too. Beautiful. Is that Vigilance? No. Okay, so you get 2 lands. He's trying to just burn me out. That's his very obvious strategy. He tapped way too much mana though, because now I can like... I can gain some life back, and that's why I tried to hold on to the Senate Guild Mage all those turns ago. Or last turn, rather. Alright, we have to try to do this. Otherwise we're gonna die, so... This is a really good card. Does this get flying? No. So I just get to hit him here. Play a Skywing whatever. I think we're gonna win this game. Like, he's just sort of running out of answers, and I have a protection spell too, so... I really like my chances right now. Let's tap that a little better. I can also untap this if I really want to. I'm not saying I do, but it's a line to think about. Okay. That's terrifying. Okay. We blanked the removal spell. That's good. Also, the tokens that this creates are actually kind of nombos, because they turn into O1s. I mean, they can chump, but not the end of the world. Man, this theater is carrying him so fucking hard. It's crazy. So I turned this into a 4-5, just attack a whole bunch. I don't know why he wouldn't play this. He had the option to. Oh, he didn't have enough mana. 2, 4, 8. Or 2, 4, 6. He was 1 mana shy. Yeah, this looks fine. Oh, I fucked up my mana tapping. I should have left 2 planes open. I knew there was something wrong with that. I just couldn't figure it out. Whatever. It's not a huge deal. So that's lethal on board. He has to chump. This card requires another 3 mana investment. Just to sack a creature. And I'm still gaining 2 more life. That's actually not that bad. Actually, yeah, it is pretty bad. Nah, it's not that bad. I thought it was a different card. Any 3 mana cards I need to worry about? Nothing crazy from what I can see. I mean, I've got to be favored here, right? Man, I'm telling you, shortest game I've had has been 20 minutes, like bare minimum. I did not think the sealed event would take this long, but here we are. It's like tooth and nail. Every game, tooth and nail. Not only that, but he's tanking too. Look at that rope. There you go, man. There you go. This might be it. He might have to double his life or something weird. Like, just go for some strange line. Getting close to the 3-hour mark. Interesting. That's only at the beginning of upkeep that he can go for that. This looks like a last-ditch attempt to win. Because otherwise I have lethal on board. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should have left that one extra white mana up, but it's all good. We got the dub. Whew. Alright. So we are 3 wins away from perfection. 2 losses away from complete and utter defeat. So essentially, yeah, just 3 wins, 3 losses either way. Hand looks okay. Opponent's mulling. There we go. We're already getting back, what, 1,400 gems if we lose our next 2 games. If we win even one more, it's like 1,600 gems or something crazy like that. Good luck for the rest of the games. Going to sleep now. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Rachel. Take care. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's just play a guild mage. It's the only thing that can attack since these both have defender. Yeah, I'll definitely attack with this. Mill you a bit. I'd rather play Wall than Resolute Watchdog because this is just more mana efficient. And right now I'm missing land drops, so I definitely want to be mana efficient. Oh nice, I milled some pretty good cards. I milled land, which I actually like when he's missing land drops. Or did he miss land drops? I can't remember. Uh-oh. So I can just block that. We'll play our Resolute Watchdog. And we are good. I don't know if I even want to use this, but I suppose it's better to use it than not use it. Maybe I can get rid of this Watchful Giant, which is kind of underwhelming. Yeah. I think we're gonna go for some aerial plan. Oh, come on. Let me hit a land drop, please. Ugh, frustrating me, Dax. Alright, let's try again. Okay, I just want to hit my land drops. I think I'll play Senate Griffin first, just to try to scry more land to the top. Because that's all I really need, is just a couple land here and there, and we're golden. This thing's gonna be tough, too. Like, I gotta race it. That's not cool. I'm gonna sack it. I kinda want to have a filter. Alright, come on, deck. We really need you to draw land. It's actually very important. If I miss a line drop this turn, then like we're really in not good shape. There we go. Alright. I think we're gonna go for damage here. We're not fucking around this game. We want to win. Because our opponent is dealing 1 per turn just through his ill-gotten inheritance, I want to just put the pedal to the metal, really try to pressure him. I'd love if I draw an untapped land off the top, because then I can play Senate Griffin plus gain a life, try to scry another land, and then I can play Chillbringer if that's another land, and then gain 2 life. We'll see, though. Yeah, ill-gotten inheritance saps me 1 life per turn. Yeah, that's okay. It kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. He did have to spend a frick ton of mana on that. And I think I'm willing to make this trade. I'll trade my utility card for your utility card, since you're clearly getting more mileage off of your utility card. Yeah, let's just get some scries going. I really need to hit land. Come on, deck. There we go. So it does work with Theater. Yeah, Theater of Horrors plus Ill-Gotten Inheritance. It's a combo. What the fuck does this card do? Oh, interesting. So let's hit you for a quick 7. Now, who do I play here? I kind of don't want to let you get Menace or anything, and I'm trying to tempo you out, so I think the play is Chillbringer. If opponent uses Spewer or whatever, like, that feels like it's really rough. Lose life or deal damage. I think both apply to Theater, right? It doesn't matter if you dealt damage or whatever. Wow, he's still going for that, huh? Alright. My opponent just gave me lethal on board. I didn't have lethal until he did that. Yeah, if they lost life. You gonna 7x this? That's the plan. I don't know, I feel like the competition's gonna start to rise though. It's gonna be tricky. I do feel like I excel with the grindier decks in sealed for whatever reason. Like whenever I try to build some aggro fest, it usually falls back in my face. But when I play grind fest decks, whoa! I'm so happy I exiled a, well, not exiled, but I'm so happy I Scuttle Gators in your graveyard because this is such a fucking bitch card. Oh man. Oh, I thought this was turn 4 already. I was getting a little excited. If he draws a card, he draws a card, but I really want to just race you. I'm gonna be principled here. It's possible I get punished for this line. Yep. But I'm trying to, like, kill stuff that actually matters to me. So if he just plays gates for a couple turns, then so be it. Really? You're gonna have a counterspell up, too? Oh, I hate you right now. Show me. Yeah, that's right. I already milled a Quench, so the chances of having another Quench, pretty low. I just want to use this Code of Constraint, like, when he plays something that I need to get through. Wow. Okay, that's a legit play. We're gonna have to race you. So, my most aggressive play that I can make would be Chillbringer. So let's do it. Tap down, I think it's very important I tap down the Ooze. Because Biogenic Ooze just doesn't want to trade, so that might keep him from attacking too heavily. But I may just try to race you. Now, I wouldn't actually be willing to trade with Biogenic Ooze because I think that I'm better off just trying to race, if we're being completely honest. But he doesn't know that, so don't tell him. Don't tell him. And I think the play is to just get an unblockable creature. Just really try to race you so that I can win this game. Oh, you have Quench now? Fuck. I don't know why you have Quench one turn but not the other. That's weird. Oh, snap. That has aced. I've got a Code of Constraint, though. I've got those codes. Okay, this is Trample. I don't know if I can win this. This might just be too much. I tap this down next turn. 4, 8, 14. I'm at 5. Just wish I could race you a little better, but I can't. Next turn I tap this down. He has 2 5/5s. I block one of them with this. Ow. Oh, Deploy is actually one of the best cards I could draw. I think we might actually have that, just due to that top deck. Unless he gets something crazy. Summary Judgment's good too, but... Alright. I think we got this. Just barely, but... So all I need is just barely. That's all I need. Barely still works. I got 2 blockers, you have 4 damage on board. If you spend the mana to adapt, like, I'll probably just tap this one down. I don't care about Gateway Sneak at all. Although maybe I tap down the Biogenic Ooze. I'm not, or the 5/5. Because we at least have to spend mana for this. This is just a 5/5 by default. I think I got this. I mean, he's already struggling. Okay. I think that's fine. It's fucking close, but it's fine. Okay. So it turns that into a 5/5. Got it. I don't actually... I'm not crunching the numbers as fast as I'd like. No, he's fucking got me? No, I can chump with Sphinx. I can chump with Sphinx. Man, what a tough game, huh? Doesn't really matter what I target. But yeah, I just win the game on the following turn. Down to the wire, though. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't have any crazy big creatures in my deck, but what I do have... I guess I'll block here. Bam. And that looks good enough. Alright. Yeah, I don't have any fucking mythic rares in here. You know what I have? I have fucking Chillbringer, bitch. I've got Chillbringer! Can your oozes deal with the chills? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, man. 6-1. What a fucking crazy deck my opponent had, huh? That's 2 games in a row where Teamer just comes so close. I lost once against Teamer. This time I took the dub, though. How is it going, Entropy? We're riding off a small high after our win just now. Feels good, man. I'm doing some seals. I don't like this curve very much, though. Like, I have a wall, sure. We have walls, but walls don't win games. We need lands. Alright, what do you got here for me? What do I get to understand here? Ooh, I'm happy you don't have a Dead Rebels. That's nice. Very clearly Orzhov. I don't think there's a third color that he's flashing. Land is great. There we go. Let's bluff that counter spell. Do nothing. I'm gonna have to play Civic Stalwart on turn 4, which is never a play that I like to make. I don't have to. I don't have to, but man, what else is there to do? I almost hope that he tries to kill my wall so I can just protect it and use my mana for the turn. Wallsman in a wall deck. I do have a wall deck. I don't like playing this, but I don't want to just do nothing for turn 4. I mean, that's a pretty bold statement of me to just say that skipping my entire turn just to try to get value off of this card, I don't think that's worth it. I don't even have 6 land yet, so there's no guarantee that I can even play these, and even if I do, I'll have to have foregone a creature that entire time, so. Oh my god, that card's insane. Alright. This card's a common? That's a fucking good common. Oh my god, that is a good common. Wow. Look at that. Alright. Let's just keep playing our biggest creatures. I think we're gonna have to go straight up to Skyguard and just hope he doesn't have a removal spell, which is pretty unlikely. Maybe he uses the removal spell here, and then we get to slam Skyguard, and we're safe. Man, he has a flyer, too. Surprisingly, I don't have a flyer out right now. He's trying to argue that... his flyers will fuck me up, but I'm still gonna take that trade. I got flyers too, they just don't come out until next turn. I'm playing under the assumption he does not have a spot removal spell, which I realize is not entirely true. He might just have one, but I mean, I kinda have to hope that he doesn't, right? Like, do I really have the time to durdle around for a couple turns and just hope that I have the mana? I don't think so. I think this is one of those board states where I just have to try to stabilize. And if he has the removal spell, then we're probably just dead. And that's just all there is to it. Night Arbiter is pretty solid. Yeah, this card is really good. Really good. One of my favorite commons. Alright, man, you gotta show me that removal spell. I didn't just slam my azorius Skyguard for no reason. I just had to bank on you not having one. We'll see if you do. I mean, since I'm playing under the assumption that he doesn't have a removal spell, I almost want to double block his Undercity Scavenger. If I attack with this, it's actually fine because his flyers don't deal any damage, so I see no reason not to swing here. He clearly doesn't have a spot removal spell, otherwise one of my creatures would be dead right now. So I think the plan is to just slam my Skatewing Spy and then give it flying next turn. And that just seems like a good line. He's running out of flyers. And I even have Justiciars. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I have this card in hand. I have this card in hand. It protects my azorius Skyguard. Justiciars Portal. There we go. I need to hopefully gain life, because this thing is a legit threat, but we'll see. Krasus' price has spiked. I still need to make a good Krasus deck. I haven't experienced like a 10 mana Krasus. Drawn 5 cards off of it. Not yet, anyway. Even with like all this damage, he's getting a lot of chump blocks in, which is annoying. Which is why I'm just gonna attack with this Skatewing Spy and just hope he doesn't have it. Like, I feel like I just need to play a lot of Hope Magic, unfortunately. A lot of Hope Magic is getting played, and that's just what I gotta do. I mean, he's dealing 1 damage per turn, so I gotta let the shields down, just hope this works. Yeah. We're going all in. We gotta race the fuck out of you before we die, so. Perfect. And don't forget, this Ministrant of Obligation has Afterlife too, so he can get more flyers if he needs to. Although I could block it with my 0-4, which I would probably do, to be honest, just to prevent him from getting flyers. I don't know if it was the right line for me to slam this and go full aggro, but at the same time, like, what am I doing if, like, I'm not doing that, you know? Like, I'm losing 1 life per turn. This can deal 4 damage with 6 mana, which he easily has, so I don't think it was the wrong play, it's just scary, that's all. Yeah, like, look at all that life he just gained. Oh, fuck you! What a good turn. I mean, I had to take a risk. I think this game's over, though, unfortunately. That was just a crazy turn. Not just one, but 2 removal spells? Come on, man. Ugh. Alright, let's just play our next biggest creature, I guess. I could attack with the Civic Stalwart, but I really don't want to. Man, that was such a backbreaking turn, but I'm not gonna just concede it. Ugh, even though this is pretty bad. I'll double block that Undercity Scavenger if he attacks with it. Just force him to have yet another removal spell. I have plenty of mana, I can work with this. Yeah, I can just barely work with it, but I'm still working with it. I mean, if I can just find some life gain, that's all I need. Four damage per turn is legit, but I just, even so, like, this stupid freaking Ministrant, that's the toughest card he has. By far. And I have to block it, unfortunately. I don't see any other line there, unfortunately. I do have a Senate Courier, though. Oh my god. Yeah. I had my window to win this game, but, like, it's not even the inheritance that made me lose, it's just the fact that he found Grotesque and Consume while I was tapped out, and I knew I was taking a risk that turn. I just didn't think he'd punish me so hard for it. Didn't think I'd get punished that hard. I'm still not going to concede because I do have cards that gain life in my deck. It's just an uphill battle, that's all. Just an uphill battle. Imagine he's just gonna start sacking some stuff. Really, nothing, huh? That's interesting. Oh, we found it. Alright. I mean, that's one card that helps us. The problem is... Well, let's just play it right now, first of all. Because if we're gonna have a creature enter the battlefield, especially with Justicarier's Portal at some point, we want to just leave that option right now. No, I fucked up. I could have attacked with Vigilance. I needed to activate that first. Can I do it now? No. I gotta leave this back, unfortunately. I fucked up a little bit there. Crixus on cam 8-0, damn, dude. I imagine you want to sack a creature? No, not yet? Alright. All I need to do is draw creatures, and we're right back in this game. Lord and Savior on screen. That's funny. I will 100% protect that Impassioned Orator, if necessary. I hope this doesn't come down to 1 damage. That would be sad. a good play for the opponent to do that on my turn. He does have to spend a lot of mana, but it's whatever. Still gaining 1 life, so that offsets him ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Getting somewhere. I mean, 3 damage is still a lot too, and I'm gaining life back. I think I might have the better board, but it really depends on this ill-gotten inheritance. Because he gets to chump, so I don't know. I don't know, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I wonder if like I'll ever get to the point where I can just attack with all. I'll definitely attack with Skitter Eel next turn. Just force him. No, he has Twilight Panther though, which can just block it. So I think we just gotta stay strong. Leave Slimebind open. If I can ever get into a position where your life total is just a little too low, then I'll Alpha Strike. He does have to sacrifice creatures just to get this going, so... That can't feel that great.
This is a state of emergency. This face is a service. Heard me? Culturally, this currency, right?
I gotta get a creature soon. Oh my goodness. That might just be game winning for my opponent, unfortunately. My best draw would be like a Watchful Giant to gain 2 life. That would be dope. Ooh. Ooh. That's a big hit if this works. I think I just tapped on your 1/1 straight up. Yeah, fuck it. I need to get a big hit in. If I want to win this game, I need to make some big boy plays. I go up to 9 here. I tapped on your only flyer. This is an aerial battle, motherfucker. He has to sack a creature right now just to get a good block in. Which means probably his Twilight Panther has to go. And if he's sacking his Twilight Panther, then that's gotta be bad. I might be able to Alpha Strike. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, he sacked his life gain outlet. Nice. The fact that his life gain outlet is gone, that's gotta be good. What if I attack with everything? The problem is he can always sack this and make me lose 4, but if he makes me lose 4, then my Alpha Strike sorta did its job in a weird way. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm getting a much better attack in now, though, now that I have Chillbringer out to play. Land is a really bad draw. What if I do Alpha Strike you right now? You tap 3 mana, bam. I don't think it's good enough, just based on a quick number crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. The problem is he just gets to sack this for 6. So I think I just wait a little bit, unfortunately. Do I have lethal on board? Do I have lethal on board? I mean, I can think about this. He gets 1 more creature. Oh, he can't do both, that's the thing. He can do 1, but not the other. So he goes up to 13, he blocks 1. No, he can't block that. He blocks 1, 2, 3, 4. He takes 4, 6, 9. Isn't this just lethal? Am I mistaken? What if he makes a creature then? He blocks my biggest creature here. He goes up to 10. He blocks 2, 3, 4. I just can't do the math in time, unfortunately. If I had more math, I would be able to figure this out. I just don't think it's... Fuck. I missed out on giving this Vigilance because I was in such a tank there. But I couldn't figure it out, so... That may have been lethal, but I just couldn't calculate it in time. And I didn't want to use too many timeouts there, so... Kind of unfortunate. Oh, he's gonna try to Alpha Strike me? Thankfully I have Slime Bend. No, he's not. Alright. Okay. This is so close. What a nice draw. That's 2 more life. That's why I said Watchful Giant and Impassioned Orator would be really good all those turns ago. Now what if I just Alpha Strike you? Or do I need to Alpha Strike you, is my next question. I attack with everything. You can get me to 13. That's the problem, is I'm just scared of this ill-gotten inheritance, and... all my creatures, like... This might still be lethal again. I send the Skitter Eel in this time, perhaps? I almost don't want this to block, but... I attack with all. I have... What creature is summoning sick? Here? He has all the mana to work with Ill-Gotten Inheritance, but I do have quite a few Vigilance creatures. I have 3 Vigilance creatures. I think I can just Alpha Strike. Because of how many Vigilance creatures I have, that's the reason. If I didn't have this many creatures, like, I'm pretty sure this is just a really tough turn for you now. And I even have Slimebind to further emphasize this. Now, the question is, do I let this trade happen? I think it doesn't matter too much. I mean, I could save it, but he's gonna get a bunch of flyers, so I want to be able to nerf his flyers instead. So yeah, I want to be able to block the flyers. That's what I want to do now. And this doesn't have trample or anything, and I have a 1/1. Oh man. Let's go, boys. What a fucking game. That's why I don't concede. That's why I don't concede. Alright, man. That was a good sealed. I really had to put my try-hard pants on there, and thankfully we just got there. Just barely, but still. Yeah, that was crazy. I did not calculate that being lethal. It was pretty hard to calculate between all the math, but there we go. 7-1, and we fought hard to get there. None of those games were easy. Every single one of them, there was a lot of decision making that was involved.